Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there's Diego and Karina for your green card K1 visa channel. And Karina looks like she's disappearing. I don't know what happened to the camera. I just fixed the camera because Karina was so short, you can't see her. So I got to get a cushion for her so everybody can see her. Welcome to your K1 visa channel, your green card channel. This is where you get all this free advice. It's all free on how to get your green card, your K1 visa, without messing up, without making any stupid mistakes. So you get an RFE or you get a denial. We don't want that. Okay. We don't want to see you get a denial. We want to see you get your green card. Okay. So that's why we're here. Now, Karina's pointing out something on my shirt. I don't know what that is. Or maybe it's some yogurt from breakfast. I don't know. Now, remember, I'm not an immigration attorney. I don't work for USCIS. I don't give you any legal advice, but I can write the book on green card applications. I can process a K1 visa in my sleep. I got members now. Okay. If you are a member of this channel, you have my phone number, you have my email address, and you have been texting me your 485s and your 864s, and you've been sending me your K1 visa I-129F paperwork, and I've been reviewing it, and I've been fixing the mistakes. Y'all keep making mistakes. You got to stop making mistakes so you don't get any problems. That's why I'm here. So if you want to be a member of this channel, go ahead and sign up. It's up to you. I said I was going to limit it to 25 people. I got 26. So if I'll make it 30, let's make it even 30, then I'll stop at 30. But today I'll help somebody with their 485. They sent me their entire 485 application to adjust status. And I went over it and reviewed it, and there was mistakes in there. Guys, you can't make those kind of mistakes. Okay, if you make those mistakes, you're going to get issues. Immigration is going to not be very happy. But if you let me look at it, I can fix it before you send it in, which is what I did. So if you have any questions about how to process a green card or a K1 visa, if you want to know where do you mail your green card application, where do you mail it to? You may not know where to send it, right? You're filling out. And then somebody sent me a question in YouTube. They said, do I need to hire somebody to process my wife's child's green card? I'm like, how hard is it to process a green card application for your wife and for your new stepson or stepdaughter? It's not difficult. So why is it you can fill out a green card application for your wife, but you don't know how to do it for your stepdaughter or for your stepson? The process is exactly the freaking same. It's the same process. You fill out a green card application for your wife, and if she brought her children to America, well, that's great. We need, more Americans coming. You fill out a green card application for the child. Okay? Just like you did for your wife. And they have an I-94 for your wife, an I-94 for the child, a passport for your child, a passport for your wife. Chris and Emil, tariffs may go even higher on China and make more money to the USA. Yeah, the communist Chinese didn't learn how to deal with President Trump. President Trump is a capitalist. He wrote a book called The Art of the Deal. The Art of the Deal, if you read it, it teaches you how to make money in America and become a millionaire. Apparently, the communist Chinese have never read that book, because if they did, they would not have fallen into that stupidity that they fell into of attacking the United States with an 84% tariff when they're already attacking our economy. They're attacking our economy. Okay, so Trump said, okay, I'm going to slap 125% tariffs on the communist Chinese, and everybody else, we're going to leave you alone. Because you want to negotiate. And did you see what happened to our stock market in America? It is at the highest ever since 2008. It went right up into the sky. Why? Because Trump's running stuff. You got a capitalist, you got a businessman running the country, not a stupid politician. And Larry Piercy's on board. Well, I got this MAGA Mountain Dew. Okay? I got MAGA Mountain Dew and I got MAGA Pixie Dust. So I'm going to give a Mountain Dew salute to Larry because he's on board. Welcome back on board, Larry. That's some pretty strong Mountain Dew right there. Jay Baxter, good evening to the Ross family. And Jay Baxter, Larry, and Chris are all members of this channel. Okay? They've got my email address. They've got my phone number. They got my cell phone. They can call me whenever they get a question or if they get a problem. Chris Nemmel, that's a MAGA Mountain Dew. Yeah, look at that. That's MAGA Mountain Dew. It's right. It's Code Red. Okay, this is MAGA Mountain Dew. Larry Piercy, I got to get over there. It's TRH time. Still waiting on USCIS. Larry, don't worry about USCIS. Okay, Maugie's gonna get her green card. Okay, she's gonna get it. Just gotta wait a little bit longer. Not much longer. And hang in there. Now, like, I got this new thing up on the wall here. I don't know if you can see it. I see right there. This is getting ready for another YouTube channel. Look at that. The J-Rod Files. How about that? That's going to be my next YouTube channel. Chris Nemmel, it's 10 months waiting. I know what TRS is. It's Texas Roadhouse. So it's TRH, right? What's TRS? Where did TRS come from? That's a technical, I don't know. Anyway, Larry, you tell Maugie to relax. She's going to get her green card. You resubmitted the paperwork correctly. You did as I explained to you to do. Everything is 100% good. Jay Baxter, you're good, right? Your green card, everything is good. I went over it with you, and we corrected a few things, and now you're good to go. Texas Roadhouse, TRS. Yeah, S is definitely house. Texas is T, road, house. But what's the S for? Oh, TRH. There you go. Well, come on. When are we going to do it? Maugie's going to get her green card. Jay Baxter, yeah, going to get her 2 passport photos, then mail it off. Now, listen, Jay Baxter, before you mail off that green card application, okay, I need for you to go over it again one more time and make sure there's no typos, okay, no mistakes, okay? Is your beneficiary, Jay Baxter, from Thailand? I'm trying to remember where she's from. I talked to a lot of people, obviously, so I'm trying to make sure that I get the right person. Obviously, I know that she's in a K1 into a green. Yeah, she's from Thailand, right? So now your wife's name. Now, my dad is living in Thailand with his wife. My dad lives in Thailand, and my dad's wife's name is this long. Okay, it's like this long. Make sure that you check the spelling of your wife's former maiden name before she became Mrs. Baxter. She had a Thai name, right? She's got a Thai first name, a Thai middle name, and your last name. Make sure you didn't mess up her name. Make sure there's no letters miss, back to front. It's easy to do. Okay, it's easy to do. There's some names that, like the Japanese names, that like this long, and most of the errors from those folks is because their sponsor spelled the name wrong. They didn't mean to do it. They're just in such a big hurry to get the freaking green card put together and mailed off. They get in such a big hurry that they mess stuff up. They think to themselves, okay, well, immigration will overlook it. If I made a mistake, they'll overlook it. No, they won't. You got to understand, immigration is like the Borg from Star Trek. They will assimilate you if you let them. Okay? Jay Baxter, yeah, she kept her Thai first name. Well, yeah, I was hoping she would shorten it. Ha ha. Well, my dad's wife's name is like this long. I can't even pronounce it. Okay? Larry Piercy, Pra-pa-pan is silent. So now it's Mogi. Well, I can see that. I can see how you got Mogi out of Pra-pa-pan. I can see that. But that's good. Listen, Larry, Mogi, tell her to relax. Okay? Just relax. You're going to get the green card. We're going to put some MAGA pixie dust. Did you see the stock market? The stock market today is so high, okay, that if you had bought stock 4 hours ago, if you bought $1,000 worth of stock, I don't care what company, 4 hours ago, you'd be worth $100,000 now. Okay, that's how Trump works. He makes you money because he's a capitalist. He's not a politician. It's so good that we don't have a politician running the country. Seriously. And it's not politics. It's really not. It's not politics. Because Trump, okay, he's a capitalist. And our country is coming back. America is going to become so rich and so economically strong that beneficiaries coming here from different countries, you got opportunities now you wouldn't believe to become millionaires. You can do it. You just got to work hard. Okay? The communist Chinese have been ripping us off for years, taking our money, putting massive tariffs on our imports to China when we didn't put any tariffs on their imports to America. Now we're hitting them with 125%, and they're crying like babies. And it's excellent news. I love the Chinese people. I just don't like the communist Chinese government because they're evil. They're nasty people. They're evil. Okay? They want to invade Taiwan, for crying out loud. They're evil people. The government, not the people. The Chinese people are great, especially Chinese food. We love Chinese food. We got a Chinese restaurant down the road. It makes the best curry chicken, I tell you. Let me see. Larry Piercy, these Republicans need to get in line. Never bet against Trump. What happened today kind of reminds me of that movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Where he's in a fight. He's in a taekwondo fight, and he's hurting in the side, and he's down on the mat, and this big guy's about ready to crush him. And it's a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. I can't remember the name. Lionheart. I think it's Lionheart. And Lionheart's manager puts all the money on the other guy. And then Lionheart says, wrong bet. Do you remember that movie? Same thing with Trump. Everybody thought Trump was down and getting pounded. And Trump was playing golf laughing because he knew what he was going to do next. And here we are. The strongest stock market basically since 2008. And let me see here. These Republicans need to get in line. Those Republicans are weak. So they're worse than the Democrats. The Democrats, okay, we understand. We accept that their IQ is low, okay, in regards to politicians, not the people. You can be a registered Democrat and be highly intelligent. I'm talking about the politicians. They're low IQ. And now we got a few Republicans low IQ. And this Trump golfing in his golf cart, bam! Now the communist Chinese are begging for mercy. And I love it. The government, not the people. Larry Piercy, look, I have a light blue star. I have been a member for 72 years. 72 years? You've been a member, what, a month? Larry Piercy, absolutely. Now, when you come to the United States of America, I want you to succeed, okay? I'm talking to the beneficiaries now. If I don't care what country you're from, when you get here, you can go to university, you can get a college degree, you can go if you have a degree, you can go get a good job, you could be a doctor, an engineer, you could start a company. This is the time to do it. While Trump's president, this is the time to start a business in America, because this is an opportunity of a lifetime for you to become a millionaire. You can do it. This isn't political. These are facts. Okay, this is facts. I want you to get your green card and then become a millionaire. That's your goal. Make more money than your American citizen sponsor. How about that? Frank D, hey, how long did your adjustment of status take? And did you file the I-131 when you did the I-485? Well, the adjustment of status took 3 months and 2 weeks for Karina. Karina filed for her 2-year green card February 29th, 2024, and she got her 2-year green card on June 15th, 2024. So what's that about? 3 months and a week or so? And did you file Form I-131? Why are you talking about the work permit on the I-131? Because when back before the now you got to pay for a work permit. It's $260, I think it is, for a work permit. But Karina got her work permit and she got it for free because she applied for her work permit before April 1st is when, in April 1st of 2024, the travel permit, the travel permit. No, why would she want a travel permit? Why would Karina wait 2 years to come to the United States? The travel permit. The advanced parole you're talking about. Why would Karina wait 2 years to come to America only to want to go and leave America? For what? The green card process is a process where you come to America to live, not to leave. When Karina becomes a U.S. citizen, okay, then we're going to go travel around. We're going to go eat fish and chips in London. We'll go visit our family in Colombia. And hopefully Trump has removed Maduro from the presidency in Caracas, Venezuela by then, and we go to Venezuela. But we're not going anywhere. Why would we want to travel anywhere when you're in the middle of a green card? I mean, there's no reason. Karina needs to learn about America. She already knows what Venezuela and Colombia is like. We lived in Colombia. Karina lived in Colombia 6 years. I lived in Colombia with her for 3 years almost. We got no reason to go anywhere. Well, we do. We went to Las Vegas a couple of weeks ago. We were in Las Vegas and we went to Arizona. I'm going to take Karina to New York, and Francois Livingston says, good evening, Diego and Karina. Francois lives in upstate New York. I'm going to bring Karina to New York City. Okay, I used to live in Staten Island back in the 80s, so I know New York City like the back of my hand. I mean, the government sucks, okay? You got a bunch of you got an incompetent governor, but the people are great. So I'm going to take Karina to New York. I'll take her up the Empire State Building. I'll take her to the Statue of Liberty and take her to my favorite restaurant in New York City, which is Patsy's Italian Restaurant. It's my favorite restaurant, Patsy's. And who used to eat at Patsy's restaurant? Frank Sinatra. In fact, Frank Sinatra has his own little cubicle set aside for when he used to go eat there. So the travel permit is not even on our radar. It's irrelevant. The only travel permit Karina needed was her Florida driver's license so we could fly to Las Vegas. And that's what we did. We went from here to Las Vegas, spent a week there, 7 days actually. And then we came back. And now we're going to plan a trip to New York City so I can take Karina up in the Statue of Liberty. I mean, the I-131 is the advanced parole document, the travel document. It's not to us, it's irrelevant. It's not even in our mindset. Why would we want to leave America? It took us 2 years to get her here. Now she's here, why we want to go back where we started? That ain't happening. Boogeyman, hey Diego, you growing your hair make you look very young. I don't know. Does it look like it's getting? I just, I was in the Navy for 20 years, so I had to keep my hair short. Then I left the Navy after 20 years, and I sold Mercedes-Benz for, 16, 17 years. So I had to have my hair short in a business suit. Then I was a real estate guy for 5 years, and I had to keep my hair short for those stupid broker meetings we used to have, where you'd go and listen to whatever. And then I retired. I said, I'm done. I'm retiring. I'm going to run this YouTube channel full time for you guys. I'm going to run this channel full time for you guys. So I'm on call for you 24/7, sort of. 7 days a week at least. So if you are a member of this channel, like Francois, like Larry, Jay Baxter, Chris and Emma, if you're a member of this channel, you got my phone number, you got my email, and you can text me. So if you have an emergency, okay, you can send me a text or call me. So I'm growing my hair. I just did, what the heck? I just keep growing my hair out. I haven't seen my hair this long in 42 years? At least 40 some years. Francois, USCIS sent us a text yesterday confirming receiving the green card 4 days after shipping the box. Well, you know what, Francois? You know why you got such a quick turnaround? Because you listened to me and you put together a fantastic green card application. Mountain Dew salute to Francois. You listened to me. You followed my advice. And look what happens. Immediate turnaround for Francois. How quick was that? Excellent. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put some green card mega pixie dust, super lucky pixie dust on Hamid's green card application so we can get his freaking green card in his hand. Good job, Francois. Jesse Hughes, hello. How is everyone? We are good. We're good. Everybody's fine. Boogeyman, I would say keep it. It looks great. Boogeyman gusta esta. So, okay, so in about a year from now, when you've all got your 2-year green cards and you need my help with your 10-year green cards, my hair be down to here, right? How about that? Let's see. Frank D. For sure, my wife is from Thailand, filed her adjustment of status in the end of November. Okay. We are invited to a family member's destination wedding in Mexico. Don't go. This November. Don't do it. So we are hoping to join. No, you stay in America. Listen, Frank D. You're in America. You stay in America. Wait until at least you get a 10-year green card before you leave America. It's much better when you apply for U.S. citizenship that when the immigration officer asks you, have you ever left the United States? No, I've been a continual resident. Then you're going to get a big check. Happy, huku, yai, kaipa. Happy. You get a green card, you stay in America, become a citizen, then you go on vacation. But I understand it was a very nice thought, okay, that you got invited to a family's wedding. And you send them a nice card and wish them a happy wedding. And that's as far as you go, okay? Just my opinion. I'm just trying to help you. Because right now, you got a plan for 10-year green card and U.S. citizenship. You don't want to go to Mexico and then all of a sudden you get in a problem down there. Something happens. Something happens, right? And then the green card's in jeopardy. Let me explain to you. There are student visas being revoked right now in the United States because students are doing stupid, dumb things. They're doing things that students do. But they're not American citizens and they don't have a green card. They have a student visa, an F1. And they're doing dumb stuff like driving a car without a freaking license plate on the back, or with a suspended driver's license, or with no driver's license. And the police are pulling these people over and they're asking questions like, okay, so you're a student at the university or whatever. Why don't you have a license? Why don't you have a tag on the back of your car? Oh, well, blah, excuse number 346. So the police officer writes the individual a ticket for no driver's license, no tag on the back of the car. And then that goes into the computer database. And in Florida, the sheriff's departments in Florida are working closely with immigration. So the sheriff reports to Immigration and Customs Enforcement that this idiot was driving a car on American roads without a license, without a freaking tag, okay, probably inebriated. And guess what? Immigration came to the university, knocked on the dorm room of this stupid idiot and said, hey, by the way, come with us. What? And then the university gets an email from ICE saying, this student has had his F1 student visa revoked. Okay? When you are in America on a green card, 2-year conditional, treat it like the same as an F1 student visa. Okay? Stay off the roads if you can. Have your American citizen sponsor drive you if you can. Don't get into an accident. Don't get a speeding ticket. Don't do something stupid. Okay? And then you'll be fine. Karina has her Florida driver's license. She did great. She knows how to drive. But I do most of the driving to protect her from, other idiots on the road. So her name doesn't come up in a police something. Do you see what I'm saying? We got students in college in America being stupid, which kids do, right? 19, 20 years old. They get pulled over by the sheriff here, especially in Florida, and they're getting their visas revoked. Listen to me, guys. Just if you are in America and you got a U.S. driver's license, be careful when you're driving. Be careful. Drive like grandma. Okay. Francois, no. Larry Piercy, no green card in 4 days. No, that was no. Larry, can you not read Francois what she wrote? She didn't get her green card in 4 days. Hamid didn't get his green card in. Immigration opened up her box and sent her a message via the G1145. Okay, stating the green card was received, and it was that quick. Why was it that quick? Because Francois and Hamid put together a fantastic green card application. It was numero uno. Okay, immigration liked it. They saw what Hamid did and what Francois did. They saw the green card package they put. It was. I saw the pictures that Francois sent to me. She emailed me pictures of her green card application. It was outstanding. Immigration was like, wow, check this out. Boom! In 4 days, they got receipt of notice and an IOE number. Right, Francois? Did you get an IOE number? Larry Piercy, I was totally stoked for you, Francois. Jesse Hughes, I think promoting Hamas and causing trouble on a national security threat level is a bit more than driving without a license. Jesse Hughes, let me explain something to you very carefully. If you are in Florida and you get pulled over for a major traffic violation and you are a student in a college in Florida, your F1 visa is going to be going down into the shredder. Okay? That's Florida. But you are correct when you say that promoting Hamas and causing trouble is a bigger threat than driving without a license. But if you are in the state of Florida and you are a student with an F1 student visa from a foreign country and you get caught without a license and without a tag on the back of your car, ICE will be coming to your dorm room and helping you pack. Larry Piercy, I can't read. I am a boomer. Well, I'm a baby boomer. I can't read it. Critics my eyes, but I got glasses. But I always forget them. I'm always going out to eat I go out to eat like with Francois. I go out to eat with Karina, and I can't read the freaking menu because I forget my glasses. They're usually hanging right here. But it's time for a Mountain Dew salute for everybody. Okay, it's a Mountain Dew salute time. So give me some questions. Where are we at in your K1 visa process? What questions do you have? Remember, when you're filling out the paperwork for the green card, okay, and they ask you on the 485, do you have a social security number? And you went and did what I said to do. You listened to me. You listened to the channel. You went and got the social security card for your beneficiary with the I-94, right? The Social Security Administration mailed you a card. You got a nice new Social Security card with a number on it. And now you're filing for the green card. And they ask you this question. Did the Social Security Administration issue you a green card? And you're going to check the little box that says, yes, they did. And then underneath it, it says, if you didn't, do you want Homeland Security basically to apply for your Social Security card for you? But you're going to check the box no, because you already have it. Makes sense, right? So don't be in a big rush when you're filling out the application for the green card. You're going to put, yes, I already have my Social Security card. And then you're going to check, no, I don't want Homeland Security to apply it for me. No, I don't give Homeland Security permission to give my information to the Social Security Administration, because you have it already in your hand. Larry Piercy, did they change the rules January 25th about the 693? No, they changed the rules for the medical exam on December 4th of 2024. In December. Now, for the last year and a half, okay, I've been telling you folks who's been watching the channel. I know that Larry has been on here for over a year, Francois. I've been telling you guys, when you get to America, you Mr. Beneficiary, Miss Beneficiary, repeat the medical exam with a civil surgeon authorized by the State Department. Get a green card medical exam. Have the civil surgeon sign a brand new 693, brand new. Get your vaccinations recertified and put it in your 2-year green card application. I've been telling you folks to do this for a year and a half at least. Okay? And then in December, they changed the rules where you got to have the medical exam. Now it's mandatory to repeat the medical exam. I knew this was coming, okay, because I studied what President Trump did when he was president the first time around. What did he do with immigration? He made it mandatory for green card interviews. He made it mandatory to repeat medical exams. So I knew that if Trump got reelected, this was going to come back. And lo and behold, Trump got reelected by 77 million Americans, okay? And these things are starting to come back. The secret is to do whatever immigration asks. If they ask you for a repeat medical exam, just get a repeat medical exam. It didn't cost that much money. It's not that expensive. It's just an inconvenience. You don't have to get re-jabbed, okay? If you've already got your vaccinations up to date for the green card, the doctor in America will tell you. The civil surgeon in the United States will say, oh yeah, Karina, all your vaccinations are up to date. You're good to go. Jesse Hughes, that's not true, Diego. I'm sorry. You got a lot of good info, but that's simply not true. Okay, well, if you don't believe in what I'm telling you, then that's fine. Have a great day. Bye. Okay. Let me see. I can't read. I'm a boomer. I used to drink Mountain Dew. Read a lot of it. It's delicious. Yeah, it's good stuff. Mountain Dew kept me going when I was in the Navy. Really. It was really good. So Mountain Dew, salute to whoever makes Mountain Dew. But you can't get Mountain Dew in Colombia. You can't get Mountain Dew in Colombia or South America for some reason. I was in Colombia for almost 3 years. And Karina's 5 brothers that live in Bogota, they went all out across Bogota looking for Mountain Dew for me. They couldn't find it. And we found out it doesn't exist in Colombia anyway. I don't know about Peru or Chile or Brazil. I don't know. But in Colombia, they don't sell it. But I got Coca-Cola. So I was doing live streams from Colombia with what was it, Coke? Yeah, I was with Coca-Cola. Larry Piercy, are you familiar with being a fluent? And Larry Piercy, are you familiar with being an affiliate member of USCIS? Why would I want to be an affiliate member of USCIS? Why would I want to? Was just reading about it today. What exactly being an affiliate member of USCIS, what does that do? Besides add more stress to your life. You don't want to have more immigration in your life. You want to have less immigration in your life, right? I don't know what it is. I don't want to be an affiliate with USCIS. I just want to hang out with you guys and give you free information to get your green card and your K1 visa. That's what I want to do. So that's the reason I'm here, right? That's why you guys are hanging out. You have questions, I give you answers. Okay? Larry Piercy, I got to quit drinking. What do you mean you got to quit drinking? Water's good for you. If you don't drink water, you'll dehydrate. Then you're going to have a bad day. But Larry, I don't know what an affiliate member of USCIS is. And even if I knew what it was, I wouldn't want to be it. Honestly, I'm an independent. Okay? I'm independent everything. Politically, I'm independent. Okay? If you're a Republican or a Democrat, I don't care. I'm going to help you with your green card. I want to help you get you reunited with your family. Okay? That's the goal. That's why the channel was put together. That's why people signed up as members. Okay? You sign up as a member, you got my phone number and you got my email address. And today I was going over 485s. And yesterday I went over an 864 because I had to fix the page 5 and page 7 of USCIS form 864. It's a difficult form to fill out. It's a little confusing and it's hard to understand. So I unconfused a couple of people, 3 people. 3 people were getting stuck on the 864. And I understand why. Okay. So I unconfused them and now they're good to go, rocking and rolling. And we did it on the cell phone. They'd screenshot the page to me. I'd look at it, and I'd send them back the screenshot with the corrections. And now those 864s, I think it was one of them was an RFE. They're on the way back to immigration, and it was done that quick. When I can read a USCIS Form I-485, I can read the entire thing in about, say, 8 minutes and spot a mistake in a second. Larry, LOL. Okay, me too. Larry, we're gonna have to do the Texas Roadhouse, okay? Just so you calm down. And Karina, she's got her Area 51 test subject T-shirt on. Now, we had our plans to go to Area 51 when we were in Nevada. I rented this big F-350. We were going to drive up to Area 51, not actually go on the base because I didn't want to get arrested and put in prison, but to go to the back gate and get some pictures at the back gate of Area 51 and the front gate, and then go eat some hamburgers at the little Alien in Rachel, Nevada. We were going to do that. But the weather was bad. The weather was terrible. I was looking in Rachel, Nevada. It was snowing, and there's no way I want to get stuck in the desert in Rachel, Nevada, near Area 51 with my beautiful wife, Karina, who's on a 2-year green card. That ain't happening. So we didn't go to Area 51, okay? But we got T-shirts ready just in case we did. So we're going to have to go back to Las Vegas. We'll make another trip up there and check it out. When I start this other channel, when I start this extraterrestrial alien spaceship channel. Let's see. Larry Piercy, absolutely. I'm hyper as a cat on a hot tin roof. You got to relax, Larry. Jay Baxter, I've been independent since 2007. There you go. Now, I've been independent because I was in the military, and the president of the United States is my boss, right? So you got to be independent. So whoever's the president, when you're in the military, that's your boss. Whether you like him or not, or if you agree with him or her, is irrelevant. He's your boss. So but I'm independent now because the Republicans and the Democrats is like a clown show. You watch the Congress, it's like a freaking clown show. The Senate too. It's like a clown show. So I'm independent. So let's say I registered as a Republican. Ronald Reagan said you cannot, speak badly of other Republicans, right? So Republicans they don't, supposedly, unless you're Mitt Romney or you're Liz Cheney. Those are who else? Susan Collins. Those are not Republicans, really. They're socialists. But I stayed independent. I went back. I can't be a Republican. I can't be a Democrat because it's just a big clown show. Okay. David Petch, our green card interview went okay yesterday. We didn't get denied. Whoa, that's a Mountain Dew salute. But the only thing is that my wife will probably need a vaccination from here in the U.S., waiting for a letter to see. Well, yeah, you got to have vaccine. If you don't have all your vaccinations, you got to have them. Congratulations. Well done. If she needs vaccination, then just go get it. No biggie. Francois, when are you launching the other channel? And is Karina still going to launch the cake channel someday? Tu preparando channel para tortas y postres? Karina's she's thinking about it. She's not sure. She's yes and no. She's yes and a knowing. Okay. But more than likely, she was going to do it because I'm going to be the guy that makes the videos, and she can just do all the work, making the cakes, and I'll make the videos. I mean, I'll do the editing, the software, and all the special effects. But so the other channel is right here. That's the other channel right here. Okay, you like that? But this channel is going to be about aliens and extraterrestrials and Area 51 and J-Rod. But those videos are in process. It's not a quick thing to make a video, guys. It's a lot of work. Let me see. But Francois, I will text you or email you and let you know when I launched the J-Rod files. But right now, there's no videos up published yet. It's in process. It's going to be great. It's going to be an excellent channel if you're into spaceships and aliens and stuff like that. Chris and Emil, Trump signed 13 executive orders today. Well, I would have signed 14 or 12. I wouldn't have gone with 13. I would have done either 12 or 14. Francois Livingston, you two are YouTube's power couple. Hey, well, we are on YouTube, so you guys can get your green cards and your K1 visas and your spousal visas. Okay. And when Jesse Hughes came on the channel and said that I was wrong when I said that a college student got his student visa revoked here in Florida because of traffic violations, I was 100% correct. I am never wrong on this channel. I never make a mistake. Whenever I say something, I've already researched it and found the answer. Okay. So when he came on there and said I was wrong, and then he did it again, okay, well, he's on the wrong channel. Okay. So he's not on the right channel. So he went bye-bye. Okay. I love your opinions, and you can say this, I did this, or I did that. But when you say I'm wrong, you're out of here, because I'm never wrong. Never made a mistake on this channel in what, 3 years? Because if I'm wrong, that's going to hurt you as a K1 visa application. It's going to hurt you on a green card application. So I cannot be wrong. I cannot make a mistake on this channel, because a mistake is bad news for you guys. So I never make a mistake. So when I tell you, if you have a 2-year green card, or if you are waiting for your 2-year green card, don't drive and get into any serious accidents, traffic violations, or anything like that, because it's going to be sent, a police report will be sent to ICE, and then you're going to hear about it. Okay. So when I said that if you have any major traffic violations and you get in trouble with the sheriff or the police, and I say ICE is going to hear about it, and then this dude Jesse says that's not true, he's no longer on this channel, because it is true. Okay. Now, if he'd have said, if he'd have said, can you verify that? Can you give me evidence of that? I would have said, sure. And I would have popped it right up on there. But he didn't. He said it's not true. But it is true. And he's no longer on the channel. Guys, I'm doing this for you guys, so you don't get into problems with your green card application or your K1 visa. I don't want you to make mistakes, because a mistake will cost you money, time, or a denial. So it is up to me to make sure I don't make a mistake, so that you don't make a mistake, so you get your green card. And I have not yet once made a mistake on this channel. Larry Piercy, goodbye, Jesse Hughes. Yeah, I just kicked him off the channel. Christopher Reese, good evening, Diego and Karina, and to everyone. Christopher, what's going on? How's your family doing? And Larry Piercy, goodbye, Jesse Hughes. Yeah, he's gone, dude. I'm done with him. Jay Baxter, who's Jesse? I don't know who he was. He was just putting bad information out there. I'm trying to help you guys stay out of trouble, and he's saying what I was saying wasn't correct, but it is correct. So he's history. In the words of President Trump, you're fired. Let me see here. Larry Piercy, I have the best wife in the world. She's never wrong. Larry, do you want to end this in English? Okay. Francois Livingston, you have been spot on about everything. I have followed your guidance to the T. And Francois, you did. And guess what? You got, in 4 days, you got a response from immigration on Hamid's green card. And from what I can gather, there's a good chance that he won't have to have a green card interview. But if he does, don't worry about it. I'll help you through it. Let me see. Francois, good answer. Larry Piercy. Larry Piercy, sorry, Jesse. No, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. The information he was putting on this channel, which is global, goes around the world, was wrong. And I gave him a second opportunity, and I don't give a third chance. Christopher Reese, when may I get on your schedule, Diego, to go over my paperwork? Well, just send it to me, text it, send it to me, email it to me. And what do I need to do as we prepare for our case to go to the embassy? Okay, well, if as a member, text me so what are you trying to do? When can I get on your schedule to go over the paperwork? The I-130, if you're getting ready for the visa interview, you got to have your last tax return, the tax transcript, the I-134, the 1040, a letter from your boss saying where you work, how much money you make, 6 months worth of pay stubs, 12 months worth of bank statements. You got to have all that in the financial packet for your beneficiary for her visa interview. She's got to have her original birth certificate plus a copy of it. Okay? You got to sign the I-134. Don't make any mistakes on the I-134. It's got to be exactly correct. Okay? So your answer to your question is, when can you get it? When can I? My schedule, I'm open every day. I'm retired. Okay? I told you guys, I retired. I do this full time. Okay? In order for me to do this full time, I had to give up my old day job. So which I did. I did not renew my real estate license. I just let it expire. Now I do this full time. Okay? So Christopher Reese, you are a member of this channel. You can text me anytime or email me anytime, whatever it is you want me to look at. David Petch, thanks. The interview was fairly easy. Basically, if you haven't done anything wrong, there you go. That's what I've been saying, right? Then you have nothing to worry about. There you go. Somebody explained that to Jesse. But I can see how my wife was getting nervous. Some questions were tricky. It's a scary visa interview, right? Cornell Rivers. Now, I'm going to give Cornell a Mountain Dew salute. Cornell is a brand new member of this channel. Cornell, welcome, Cornell. Everybody say hello. Welcome, Cornell. Mountain Dew salute, Cornell. Brand new member to the channel. Hi, hello, lovely couple. This Cornell from Columbia, South Carolina. Columbia, South Carolina. The capital of South Carolina is Columbia, right? That's the capital city of South Carolina. Got the subscription. How do I get your email and phone number? It's if you go into the private video section, go into the channel, and there's members only videos. In those members only videos, there's my phone number and my email address, right? You just got to go into the channel. You have access to that part. That part of the channel is private to the members only. You have access to it now because you're a paid member. So that means you can get into those videos and get my phone number and my email. Let me see here. So welcome, Cornell. Ratch. Hi, Diego. Just a quick question regarding the adjustment of status and the request for further evidence. They gave me 3 months to respond. If I respond with, say, within 1 week, does USCIS look at the response? When they get it. If you send it next week, they'll look at it next week. Okay? But it doesn't mean that they're going to respond to it next week and give you an answer. They'll look at it, though. Christopher Reese, just getting in, had to mow my neighbor's yard after work. Hopefully he gave you $50, right? He paid you some good, he gave you $50 to mow the yard. That's a lot of work. Jake Baxter, yes, immigration has the authority to revoke your visa for any reason whatsoever. They tell you that in your interview. Well, imagine that. Even a traffic violation. Imagine that. And that's what I was telling that person, Jesse. I told him that 3 times. And he said that is not true. But it is true. So Jesse is going to have to go to another YouTube channel and play in that sandbox because I kicked him off of this sandbox. I didn't want to do it, but I got to block people who are putting out bad information because it's going to hurt you guys. It's not going to hurt me or Karina. It's going to hurt you. That's the reason I did that. Not because of us. I mean, I'm a First Amendment guy. I got no problem with anybody's opinion. But when it's wrong, you cannot be wrong on this channel. A mistake on this channel will cost you time, money, and maybe a creative denial. So I can never have I can never have a mistake on this channel, okay? You guys understand that, right? Let me see. Chris Nemmel, folks, to do that on live stream, either they're jealous or something, they'll have to be negative. Well, he's gonna play in another sandbox. He's not on this channel anymore. Francois, we're ready for the interview or no interview. You're good, Francois. Hamid's good. I got total confidence. I'm not worried about Hamid. Larry Piercy, not sorry for him. I spelled the name wrong. No. You can come on this channel and say to me, I don't like you, Diego, because you're an independent. I'm like, okay, and I won't block you. You can come on this channel and say, Diego, the shirt you're wearing sucks. The hat you're wearing sucks. I'm like, okay, I won't block you. But if you come on this channel and say something and contradict me regarding immigration, you're out of here. Okay? This is your channel, and this is my knowledge. And I don't make mistakes. Let me see. Christopher Reese, I won't be able to remember this, so I need it in a form. Okay? Larry Piercy, the reason I believe in reincarnation is some folks can't be this dumb in one lifetime. Some people shouldn't make babies, right? And I told that to Karina the other day, and she started laughing. Let's see. Francois, see, Diego, Larry Piercy, and Christopher Reese stars' colors have changed too, like mine. Well, I guess after you've been a member for a good length of time, then it goes from dark blue to light blue. That's all I can think of. It's probably YouTube that does it. Larry Piercy, it's hard to keep up with you, Francois. Christopher Reese, I will send you email now. Okay, send me an email. When I get done with the live stream, I will review the email. You're a member of this channel, so you're going to get my attention, personal attention. Let me see. Chris Nemmel, hum. What do you mean hum? What are you tuning a guitar? Christopher, when I say form like in a checklist, it's a cover sheet. It's a cover sheet. Christopher Reese, when I say it's a cover sheet. Chris Nemmel, mine is dark blue. Christopher, to what color, Francois? Mine is a light blue if you're a new member, and then it's a dark blue if you're a new member, then it goes light blue. Francois, light color compared to dark blue. Diego was wondering about that last week. Yeah, I had no clue. Christopher, I did it because he is recovering from a stroke. Oh, there you go. I don't want my yard looking bad because his yard is looking bad. I don't blame you. That's a good thing you did that. I didn't even notice, Francois. Thanks for bringing it to my attention. Francois Livingston, you're like a surgeon, Diego. I have to be. You make sure your patient's surgeries go smoothly. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. If you're a doctor and you're going to do a surgery on somebody, you can't make a freaking mistake. The same is true with this immigration channel. I'm not an immigration attorney, but I got 11 years experience doing this. I don't give you legal advice. I give you advice from experience. There's a big difference from passing the bar exam than going through this process, individually. I cannot make a mistake, and I don't make mistakes. And when somebody comes on this channel and says that I'd say something that's not correct, I kick them off the channel. If somebody comes on this channel and says, Diego, I think you're stupid for believing in extraterrestrials. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm not going to block them. That's their opinion. I got no problem with it. Okay? You understand what I'm saying, right? If somebody comes on this channel and says, Diego, you look stupid with long hair, I'm like, okay, thanks. And then we go to the questions about K1 visas and green cards. But if you come on this channel and disrespect the group, or my wife, Karina, or me, or say that when I say something's not correct, you're out of here. Because Francois, you're absolutely right. I have to be a doctor on this channel. I cannot make a mistake. A mistake will cost you. Christopher Reese, I see the difference. Larry Piercy, I do not know or remember where to find your email. It's in the channel. Larry, you are a member of this channel. Okay. Now you're a Marine, right? I know you're not freaking lazy. I know you got a high IQ, and you can go into the private section of the channel and find my freaking email address. right? I don't know your email address. You have to email me first, and then I'll know. And this whole channel right here is lined up with blues. Look at that. Larry's a member. Francois a member. Christopher Reese is a member. Look at it's all members on this channel. That's good to see that. So you should know how to contact me. Okay? It's not difficult. Go into the channel, and it says members only. Diego's contact information. Imagine that. Click on the video, and you'll find my phone number and my email. The only reason that I created a members only section was because I want to know who's got my phone number and who's got my email address. That's the only reason. Okay? Because there's a lot of crazy people out there that would love to try and hack into this channel or hack into the cell phone, or send me an email with a malware attachment, right? There's stupid people out there. But when I was in the Navy, I used to program computers. I programmed a computer once that saved the government hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that was during Operation Desert Storm. So if anybody tries to get into this channel or mess with my email, okay, good luck with that. You're going to be ending up the creek without a paddle. Okay. But at least I know who's got that information out there in the YouTube land. As a paid member, I know where you are, basically. YouTube does. I don't, but they can find you if something bad happens. Technically, let me see. Larry Piercy, I'm reincarnated. Okay, you love crayons. Francois, Larry Piercy, you're a Toys R Us kid who never wants to grow up. Okay, guys, I've been talking for an hour. If you don't have any questions, let me know. Here's your last chance, and then I'm going to go and relax with Karina. We got to get up at dark 30 tomorrow. Okay, Karina's got work early, and I will be looking for that email from you guys. If you are members, email me. If you want a screenshot or email me information for me to review it, I will do so, and make sure you don't make any dumb mistakes. Okay. If you don't have any questions, I'm out of here. I'll be talking for an hour. Today's Wednesday. Mercoles hoy. Wednesday. I'll be back Saturday at 6 p.m. Central Time. It's a couple of days. But if you are a member of the channel, you can text me tonight, tomorrow, the next day. You don't have to wait till Saturday. Francois Livingston. So, Diego, I am here to learn tonight. Waiting and waiting, more waiting. Yeah. You're learning good stuff. Now, listen, Francois, now that you've received a text message from immigration, you know that they received Hamid's green card application. Okay. So now you got to get ready for about at least a 9-month wait. Okay. But before that 9 months is up, Hamid is going to get a letter to you where you live in upstate New York. You're going to get a letter from immigration telling you you have to go for a biometrics for Hamid. Okay? What is biometrics? His fingerprints, his photograph, and he's going to have to sign his full name in front of an immigration officer. And it gets logged into a computer, and it gets stored in there biometrically. Okay? He's going to get a letter. Bring the letter with you to the appointment. Okay? For the biometrics. If you don't bring it to the appointment, you won't be allowed in to the biometrics appointment. Got it, Francois? Jake Baxter, have a good night. Relax. Yeah, I don't like to relax. I'm like Trump, I sleep 4 hours a night and I'm always working. Cornell Rivers, I don't see it. Cornell, there are videos in the that says Diego's contact information. Go into the channel and type in Diego's contact information. And there you will find my cell number and my email address. And then you can email me and text me if you want to text me. That's where the information is. Let me see. So Francois, you're going to have about a 9-month wait, okay? But in between then and now, you're going to get a letter from immigration with the biometrics. Let's see here. Chris and Christopher Reese. Larry, I was going to make the crayon comment, but I don't know how sensitive you are. Go Navy. There you go. Larry, Francois, got it? Chris and Emma, when does the green card start? Is it when I filed it? Yes. The green card application process starts when you filed it. Then it was put on hold because you had an RFE on the 864. I fixed the 864 for you. You resend it to immigration, so now it's not going to be a problem, and the process will start over. Francois, the same thing he did in Abu Dhabi. That's correct, Francois. Cornell Rivers, I don't see it. Cornell, in that members only section of this channel, there's a video that's got my contact information. You go in there and then you will have it. Then you can see it. I'm not going to put it out here publicly where 150,000 people will see it in 160 countries. Chris and Emma, I should receive by February 2026. That's correct. Larry Piercy, I'm hardcore Chris, never sensitive. Christopher Reese, can maybe sometime in the near future how to schedule the appointment. I'm going to help you with that. And it's done through the SEAC account, the Consular Electronic Application Process. And Christopher gets the last word. That's right, Larry. Same here. Cornell, listen, Cornell. Go into the channel and you will be able to find my contact information. There's a video that says Diego's contact information. Only members can see it. You're a member. You have access to it. Okay? And we will be back on Saturday. Thanks for watching, everybody.